Right now, let's move on to these two gentlemen here. We have a champion and we have a world champion. Let's start with you, Nico. Now, you've won the ADAC BMW Junior Series and the GP2, and you've also been driving in the Formula One for 4 years now. And now you're the first German since 1955, that's 55 years, the first driver to be signed for the Silver Arrow. How does that feel, Nico?
Oh, for sure. For me, it's very, very special. It's an absolute dream come true to be able to drive the first Silver Arrow since 50 more years. It's fantastic, and I really look forward to it. Also working with people like Norbert, Ross, Nick, and especially having Michael as a teammate is really, really great. And so I think it's going to be a great season.
I know we've never ever seen such an amazing comeback. Did you expect this enthusiasm at all?
Well, I mean, we obviously saw some of it in the summertime, and I was hugely surprised and thrilled seeing the reaction. And now with announcing being part of the Silver Arrow team, reinstating, it's a great emotion, and it's a great feeling that I'm getting from all the outside. It's a big compliment and thank you to all the fans that receive me like this, because it gives me extra thrill and extra push, obviously, to the world.
Don't worry, speeches afterwards. I would like to share just 3 very brief thoughts with you. First of all, it's not just about motorsports. We wouldn't be in, but it's clearly about a great platform for our brand, for developing our markets, and especially in the growth markets of the future that have started by now. Most, if not all, of these critics have settled down.
Well, I'm really excited, as you can imagine. 3 years without driving. Something important to me to see the combination that I'm now joining into, and basically that's the reason why I accepted this offer, because Mercedes has been the one to initiate my Formula One debut, and now I'm able to return to Mercedes, hopefully good results, and give back something. But the excitement is great. Well, it has been a lot of effort into this design. Mercedes has tried to create a lot of memory from the past in order to represent what is the Silver Arrow. And I think it happened quite successful. So I'm looking forward, one, to see, which I'm doing now, but even more to drive. Well, I really look forward for the final testing that is going to start by next week. because I've trained, I have worked quite a lot recently, but I haven't been driving much. And now I look forward finally to drive the Silver Arrow. Well, to return to Mercedes, it's a great happening to me. Mercedes has financed and initiated my Formula One debut, and now I'm able to return something to Mercedes, which I believe is going to be of great moments. Well, you know, there's always a home base, and this is naturally the home base, which is pretty spectacular. And I'm really excited to be part of this family again, because lots of good memories from the past, and I hope even better ones for the future. Well, it's certainly different. You don't have refueling, you still have stops for tire change, and in the end of the day, the driver still has to drive and has to cope with whatever he has in his hands, and that means turning the wheel to the limit. And we have to find out what it is during testing, but I don't think it is going to be of big difference for the driver point of view. Well, in 210, naturally, with this great combination of Brawn, of Mercedes GP, and the experience that I got, we can only aim for one target, that is winning the championship. It is very easy to say this, it is very hard to do, but that's why we have 3 years in front of us, and our target is finally to achieve.
It's a fantastic opportunity for me. It's my absolute dream car to be driving, and so I'm very proud for sure, and I'm really looking forward to the season. It's been really nice, and I've been working hard to integrate into the team, and it's worked really well. They've been very, very friendly, very kind, and so I feel very much at home already now, and I look forward to getting to know people more and more, and I'm sure we're going to be a very strong team. Well, I'm very thankful to have the opportunity to do the first kilometers with the new Mercedes Formula One car. It's going to be a special moment, and hopefully the first few meters to a great successful season. So it will be a great day, and I look forward to it. Well, it's absolutely fantastic for me to be able to race for the Silver Arrow team. It's very special, especially considering that I'm also a German. And then to have Michael as a teammate is the best teammate that you can have, I think. It's going to be very, very challenging and very interesting for me also. I mean, he brings a lot of experience, but I look forward to it, and I'm sure we're going to have a very strong partnership. Well, the targets are very high because the car is the World Championship winning car from last year. So that is the target, to first of all win races, and then we'll see how it goes. I was very impressed. I came here a few weeks ago, and it's very impressive, the whole museum and the whole heritage that there is behind it, and it goes back to 18 something. It's a very, very long time, and it was also quite funny to see that the first Mercedes was a race car, and it was built to do races in the south of France, near my home, and just on top of the mountains in La Turbie. So that was quite a nice story.